Hi, Pisces. All right. So, Pisces. So we have this king of, let's talk about this king of autumn because it's so stunning to me to get a court card like this, a king or queen, because like I said, I haven't had one at all today, a king or queen. So I feel like it's even doubly important to pay attention to. And for me, it's these cards in the fairy tarot often do correspond to particular earth's air, fire, water. And so for me, it's an earth sign. Could very well indicate an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or who's my other earth? Virgo. Hello. And this individual, Pisces, and if it's not an earth sign, Pisces, it really is someone who just kind of embodies that kind of more stable, slower moving kind of energy. Someone who, is pretty financially, settled, feels very secure in the material world. Not someone who's super flighty. They can be stubborn. But either way, it's just someone who also takes family seriously and isn't someone who's going to be rushing into anything necessarily in love. But I feel like this person is in the kind of this past position, so you may already know this person. Even if you're coupled or single. Let's talk to the singles first. Because we have that King of Autumn, and then we have the worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And it's associated with that King of Autumn. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, more earthy energy, this brand new beginning, the potential for something real and concrete in the bedroom with this earth sign. And I see it as an earth sign, but it doesn't have to be an earth sign. It just feels like it to me. But again, it could be someone you work for as well if you're single. Someone who just kind of embodies that kind of safety and security and stability that is associated often with earth signs. So that's kind of in the past position here, which is really, really nice to see. Now, if you're coupled and it's not it's not someone that you're with or you feel like is representing either yourself or your partner. It could just be that this is an energy that was kind of adopted by one or both of you in the recent past. More of a kind of maybe kind of a stubborn energy, or it could be someone an energy that you or your partner adopted for a short period of time in the recent past, where you were just kind of were more concerned with the material part of your relationship. That could be kind of how it's playing out for you, those of you who are coupled. And maybe you're waiting for them to kind of incorporate that. And you liked it, with this new potential coming in. It's like you kind of liked it. You kind of liked that kind of stability that this your partner was displaying, or that you were displaying. So that's kind of how, that's how you can kind of begin to look at these energies, Pisces, and see how they play into your own particular unique set of circumstances. Because these are general readings, obviously, so they're going to look differently in everyone's lives. They're going to play out differently in everyone's lives. But when you can identify them, then that can be very empowering for you. All right, so then we have this this 10 of Spring here in the center. And I kind of like it here with this passion card, because the 10 of Spring can indicate like the maximum amount of passion, like, but there's also this sense of kind of completion with it. Like, passion only can burn so long, and then it kind of fizzles out. And I kind of feel like that is associated here. And we have to have this Knight of Chalices, and for me in the Tarot of Sexual Magic, these don't really correspond to the particular elements. So we have this offering of emotional connection here, but I feel like part of you is kind of burned out by it. Like, you've kind of been waiting for it. We have this worth waiting for card, and part of you is kind of like, I was waiting, and now I'm kind of tired of waiting. So it's going to play out differently for everybody, but I kind of feel like it more like in the present. Like there is quite a bit of passion and possibility here with this Knight of Chalices energy coming in the area of physical intimacy. This offering of something that isn't just about the physical, but also has that connection to your emotions. And there's that great passion, but a part of you is, experiencing the fullness of that. But with that fullness, there is kind of also that point of tipping over into the decline of that. And in order for, to experience the fullness, you also have these new beginnings. And I feel like that passion has been important for you here in this line down here in the present, but there's also this desire for something very stable in the real material world with that Ace of Pentacles. And then into the future, we kind of have this Four of Summer. And it may be, as I see it for you, like, because she's looking at this Ten of Spring, like it may be like, there's this King of Autumn here. And it could be that this is the person with whom you have this great passion, right? He came in, it was worth waiting for, and then boom, you had all this passion, you kind of burned out, and then you're kind of like, oh, is this really what I wanted? I don't know if that's what I want. Is that what I want? And it may have nothing to do with this King of Autumn. It could just be that there's all this passion right here in the center, and you're really thinking, is this what I want? I thought I wanted all that, but really what I truly want is more of this energy coming in that's more stable, more secure, more rooted in reality kind of thing. But there is quite a bit of chemistry here as well, associated in your love life. So there's a lot of passion and chemistry in your love life right now. Again, we're talking about a pretty short period of time, Pisces. So it's mid-December through mid-January. And some of these energies can kind of be delayed or linger on a bit more. But it looks like there is quite a bit of passion and chemistry going on for you. And it could be associated with this earth sign or someone who kind of embodies those kind of characteristics. And it may be that it's taken a while to get here, and that's why you're kind of burned out. But there's a lot of potential with that person. I kind of feel like there's another person involved here, but I don't see him. Well, I guess he could be this Knight of Chalices. I say he, but it could be a female. I just feel like this King of Autumn is someone separate than maybe who you're with currently, Pisces. And maybe I'm feeling this way because of the moon energy. Like I'm getting the sense of like two couples here with this moon energy. And what am I seeing? Is what I'm seeing really what I'm seeing? And I feel like there's a part of you, I don't know, Pisces. It just feels like there's like two people involved. I don't know why I feel that way. Maybe this is why. Under the deck we have as an underlying energy, it says this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And so I think maybe for some of you who are coupled, there could be someone else involved here. I think that's kind of how it's feeling for me. And then for those of you who are single, it's indicating that there could be someone that you've already met, possibly this earth sign, maybe someone you work for, someone who embodies those characteristics, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, who is worth waiting for, but you're not with yet because there's this Ace of Pentacles underneath the worth waiting for card. So for you, Pisces, it's about the potential, right? This idea of worth waiting for, like they're telling you it's worth waiting for because you don't have it yet, but there's a lot of potential here for something really grounded and really lovely. And there's passion and chemistry involved here as well. And it looks like there will be an offering of love. For those of you who are single, it looks like there's a strong potential in the present position of an offering of romance. But just with the moon card here, regardless of whether you're single or coupled, there's a lot that you don't know yet. With the moon card, especially in the bedroom, you want to make sure that you're really understanding what is being said and what is being done to you or done with you in the bedroom, because the moon card, it's that lunar light. It's hard to tell what's what. And so just make sure that you're really being clear, especially with that Four of Summer. Like, you may not be fully awake to what's going on around you because there's quite a bit of chemistry and you may get swept up in that energy. So just allow yourself a little bit of time in going into the future. Don't rush into anything because you want to make sure that you've seen everything clearly and that the opportunities that are being presented to you are ones that you're able to sort of focus in on as we go forward. All right, so under the deck, I do want to say we also have the World card, which is a really beautiful major arcana energy, like everything coming to fruition, everything happening as it's kind of divinely meant to, which is really nice because we do have that worth waiting for. And so we kind of see that this potential has the opportunity to actually come to fullness as well. So super, super nice energy. And we also have the Three of Autumn under the deck here is kind of working hard, continuing to work, very focused on what you need to do in love. And you're really hoping to be compensated for it. I like that it's more autumn energy for you, Pisces, because it feels more grounded. Like, I think you're really working hard to have something kind of real And this idea of just passion and just sex is leaving you a little burned out. So I hope that you found that helpful or enjoyable. Pisces, I wish you much love and happy holidays too, and I will see you on the next video or at your private reading. Till then.